Okay, sweet. Anyway, so this is my setup here that I did the remix with. Basically, for those who are unaware of how this is kind of done, electronic music in general, it usually just starts with the DAW, a digital audio workshop, and from there you have plugins and synthesizers and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to get into detail. I'm just going to show you basically how I got the song. So everything looks super pretty right now, but usually when I'm actually creating the track, it is a disaster. I just do this near the end just to organize myself so I can start remixing it. So I'll usually just plug away at everything, record everything, just lay it down as fast as I can while I got those good vibes, and then I'll go back and I'll change my synths and everything else to kind of make it sound proper. Let's see. Okay, so I'll just start with the vocal, I guess. So this is the vocal. Basically for this competition, they gave you the stems to deadmau5's entire track. So what I like to do with remixes is take the bare minimum, which is just the vocal, and I like to completely rework the entire song. So here's, yeah, okay. I know you love me all the way. So anyways, that's the vocal. I split it up into 2 channels because I like to pan them, give it a little more spread than what the original had. And by the way, anything I do here is not considered the exact way to do it. I just basically keep working till it sounds good. And for the choppy portion of the song, what I did was I took vowels and sounds from the original vocal and I just chopped it up and put it into this thing and just hammered at it till I got that sound, which ended up being this right here. So what I did with that was just pitched one up, 12 octaves, or sorry, 1 octave, 12 semitones is what I mean, and then the original pitch. Then you kind of get that kind of a cool sound. Anyways, so the track initially started obviously with the vocal and this pluck right here. I use serum for that pluck. Why does this keep happening? Oh god. So dumb. Splice. I have to keep reopening this thing to activate it. Yeah, and there it is. Yeah, awesome. Okay. And okay. So what I originally had was this. I had the attack delayed a bit. But then what I found was it sounded like too delayed and choppy, so I had to tighten up the attack. So you'll hear it actually if I just play it. Right, so it sounds off, so I just tighten those up somewhere there. Like that. And then it's just tight. This is just a giant layer of synths to get this sound. I want to make kind of a synthetic guitar sound. So this is actually what the intro starts with. And to get that sound, this was just a pluck I created in Massive. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. Just 2 oscillators, and I just used an envelope to duck the low pass. Oh no, I lied. No, sorry, has nothing to do with the envelope. Usually I do that. But no, I use the performer to do that. So drums are always my favorite part to do. So it's pretty simple, nothing crazy. Here's the kick, or wait, where's the kick? See, I didn't name anything. Old kick, there it is. It's just a nice, tight, quick kick. I obviously sent that through a bus, the kick, through a compressor, which ducks the bass every time the kick hits so you don't get any muddiness. There it is. And I did the same with the clap. I would totally recommend the C1 compressor by Waves. It is the cleanest compressor to use for sidechaining. And just a ton of claps and finger snaps to get that big full sound. So I got tambourine, got a clap, got finger snaps, and together. And just a hi-hat. Where's that hi-hat? There it is. The drums, the tom roll at the beginning, I got out of the machine. I just pitched it into the right keys. Just claps. Just fills up that space in between. That's a Somatics down sweep. I use tremolo. So basically I went from a pan to mono. So if you're wearing headphones, you can hear it swishing from both sides as it moves its way to the center. I thought I'd put some something organic, acoustic, so I used my guitar. So what I do with guitar or acoustic instruments in general is I'll set one to mono, and then I'll pan like 4 on each end or 2 on each end to make it sound super spread out. So there's my mono, there's my left, there's my right, there's another one to the right, there's another one to the left, and I just left this one mono, actually. And then together. So this was pretty simple. I found a hi-hat and I chopped it up and looped it. Just some other samples that I cut up. That's just the highs here. Some percussion. I just realized I have my headphones on backwards, so my left is in my right's in my left. So when I was explaining the guitar spread, that might have sounded weird. And my drums for this is right here. My drum and bass drums. Pretty basic. And I throw in another snare. And then with that percussion. Then just some spacey synths in this one. Well, piano, and then I thought the song was a little too soft, so I needed something a lot more powerful. Got a filtration going. I'm not going to go through that, but you can just hear it. Comes out. I'll never let go. There goes my computer freaking out. So this was just a combination of sweeps and a snap. That's it. Nothing special. That's it. And then just to bring it back to the kind of main chorus part, you'll see it right here. It's gonna totally cut out everything because I want it silent and then it just comes crashing in. We'll start from the beginning. This was another sweep sample. I took a sound shifter. So it's just a sine wave. I guess I could have done this myself, probably would have been easier, but it was there, gave me the idea. I just threw it in, pitched it, and yeah. Stops, and then you'll see the sound shifter. It sounds awful on its own. And then the main vocals come back in. Or the chop vocals. Actually, I suppose I can show you how I got those. Machine. Like I said, I took different snippets of the guy's voice right here. And I just popped them all in. Play it. Can I play it without my board plugged in? Yes, I can. Can I? No, I can't. Damn, that's lame. Okay, there we go. Anyways, with the combination of that, it came out sounding pretty rad. Okay, yeah, that's that. Anyways, then the song rides out, and then guitar comes back in for a nice clean ending. Anyways, that's it. So what I do is I'll just bounce the track. This is the bounce version from that final mix. So obviously the sound waves are low. You want to be like, okay, without all this crap, let's see where we're at. So you want to be at like -6 decibel, somewhere around there, just so you have some headroom. Basically, I like to throw an equalizer on there just to kind of brighten everything up, because for some reason my mixes sound a lot like bland when I'm done. I don't know, maybe my equalizing isn't that good in there. So there's actually quite a big difference there. SSL, amazing shit. And last final compression is always good in my ears anyways. You'll never hear the difference. It's probably like 3 decibel compression, 4 decibel compression. Just tightening up all those loud sounds. You can actually kind of hear it. Almost makes it kind of quieter. This, I didn't really touch too much. It's a preset, but it is a multi-band compressor, so it is compressing where need be. I go from my monitors here. Those are great monitors, the KRK Rocket 8s, but they're almost too clean. If you want good studio monitors, I'm sure you can find something a little more realistic. Those are just like anything you put through that just sounds amazing. So what I do is I bounce between like an old radio that I plug in through a mini jack, and I use my headphones and I go between those just to kind of get a general idea. I'm probably going to get some flack for this one, but I crank the shit out of my tracks. So we're at -7 dB, so it's going to go up to 0, so it's going to get a lot louder. So basically what a limiter does is it'll take all your high peaks and it'll cut them at your specified range. Anyways, so that's how I made my track. I'm Dimitso, and this is my remix of deadmau5's Let Go.